Hi everyone, it's good to be back. On January 29th, Leandra appeared with her favorite Muppet, Andrea Mendes, aka Andy Falco, in front of a poorly-lit green screen where they rambled for over an hour about how students, staff, and the district should cooperate with ICE.
So
with law enforcement.
the whole resolution that I brought forward, if everybody actually reads it, it talks about just cooperating with ICE, cooperating with law enforcement, all these kids. Hey, cooperate. It's like the ICE baby stuff. Stop. Cooperate and listen.
Yes.
In response, the community showed up to last week's board meeting. Rather than comment, we'll let the community speak for itself.
Shame on you, Leandra.
And I implore you to strike down Resolution 2525.
Strongly opposed to allowing any federal agents in our schools.
I was alarmed to see a lot of posts regarding this pro-ICE resolution, and I wanted to speak out on it.
Allowing ICE in our schools and requiring cooperation with this terrorist organization does nothing to protect this community or our district.
And I ask you to vote no on Ms. Blade's resolution for ICE collaboration.
And I'm here to talk to all you about not voting for Resolution 2525.
As a community member and educator, I oppose Leandra Blade's proposition for ICE cooperation in schools.
We have been voted the most wealthiest, safest city how many times? That is due to our amazing communities. And now you want to sit there and take people away from the communities that have directly contributed to the economy of Yorba Linda and Placentia. And you want to go after our children.
Our campuses are required to follow strict safety and legal access procedures. Staff verified ID, authorization, documentation before allowing entry or releasing a child. The resolution would put staff in the position to open the door to people who do not have the proper documentation to release a child safely.
I'm here to disagree with ICE entering our school.
I would fight to defend and support this Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and you are a subversive domestic enemy of our country, and I will not tolerate it. You can sit there with that silly little smirk on your face all night long.
Policies that blur the line between school safety and immigration enforcement risk discouraging parental involvement, student attendance, and trust between families in our schools.
The presence of ICE on a school campus would profoundly traumatize not only the children that could potentially be intercepted, but also for the many children who would witness their classmates being removed by force.
There has been over 170 American citizens who have already been mistakenly identified and detained by ICE agents.
And approving Resolution 2525 does not create safety.
I'm here to ask that we reject approval of Resolution 2525.
All of you know that allowing ICE agents to enter our school classrooms or buses would traumatize our children, not keep them safe.
And I'm a student at Yorba Linda High School. I'm speaking in opposition to Resolution 2525.
I was very disappointed to hear that you guys were going to be, it makes me very emotional, but partnering with ICE and allowing that. My daughter is starting her TK.
Yet again, we have a board member who is going about making our community less desirable, district more unstable, most importantly, our teachers and staff, students less safe.
School is supposed to be a safe place for everyone, but when ICE is permitted into classrooms, it creates fear.
I do not want masked, armed law enforcement to be on the campus near my kid. I don't want them to be near my kids' friends.
I'm here to speak on to your hearts to vote against this resolution.
I've watched for years as Leandra and Todd and their group have targeted the most vulnerable students like LGBTQ and now immigrants in this district.
I want you not to pass this resolution because I'm a grown-up. I'm a United States citizen and I'm afraid to walk the streets without the proper ID.
Leandra's proposed resolution does nothing to address those concerns or reassure PYL students and their families.
I'm here to voice my opposition to allowing ICE into any school within Orange County.
As a student and child, I do not feel safe, and I speak for many of my peers when I say I want Leandra Blades out.
How is allowing armed men wearing masks and not identifying themselves to remove children from our campuses safe, secure, or supportive?
If I knew that ICE had the power to show up at our campus armed with weapons and chemicals whenever they felt like it on any given day, I would no longer feel safe.
Leandra Blades wants to deport and detain dangerous immigrants. But that's the problem. Our students at our schools aren't dangerous aliens.
Allowing a gang of Proud Boys, groypers, white supremacists, insurrectionists, and general mercenaries in masks without identification or warrants into our schools is a crime in itself.
I used to be proud of this district. I am not right now.
We're here to demand no masked men with guns around our children.
As a parent, I am horrified by the idea that we would open our schools, which is one of the very few places left where children can feel safe, to a group of armed and masked thugs without a court-issued warrant.
ICE activity around schools disrupts learning, harms mental health, and fractures trust between families and schools.
Mrs. Blades, if you cannot uphold your duty to protect all students and follow the law, you should resign immediately.
Children really should be focused on learning, not on whether their friends or they themselves will be taken by masked men.
While Trustee Leandra Blades is entitled to her personal views, those views should never jeopardize the safety or emotional well-being of students.
The right of the students to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. We don't need an additional resolution that contradicts that throws other confusion in there. It's already stated in our board policy.
And I don't understand why Leandra Blades would propose cooperation with ICE in our district when it is extremely discriminatory and unprofessional.
I'm here in solidarity with the students and parents and asking you to vote against Resolution 2025.
I've been in this district since kindergarten, ever since I immigrated to the US at 5 years old. I learned to speak English in this district. Resolution number 2525 threatens to turn our community into a place of fear.
I think the community has spoken in an overwhelming voice regarding the opposition to 2525, so